Virgo, welcome to your work and money tarot reading. Let's jump in and see what's on the cards in terms of your finance, your job, your career. And before we get started, the first card is out. I'd love to ask you to like, share, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this content, if you find it useful, if you find it valuable. Keep me around here on this platform. It would be lovely if you could like, share, or comment. Okay, I got two cards out. I've got raw intention and I've got success and transformation. So it feels like things can shift. Things can change. We can turn base metal into gold. We can transform your situation positively, and that is what's going to bring you success. Now, it starts with raw intention, like this spark of energy, the spark of alchemy. But we all know that we have to follow up intention with action, with belief, and it can't be any old action. What you got to do is think to that end result or outcome that you're trying to achieve and work backwards from there. You know, for example, if you want to save $100,000 for a house deposit, you have to, break it down. How can I, put aside a certain amount each week to reach that within, 2 years, whatever it is. And if not, I'm going to need to generate more income. I need a second income stream. That would be an aligned action. So it depends on what it is that you are wanting to create or how you wanting to transform your work or money situation here. Virgo will determine what action you need to match with your raw intentions. Now, I've got blocking out distractions. That might be one of your actions here. It says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, Virgo. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, Virgo, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Now, what's coming through for me is that when you say yes to these other people or the scrolling on the phone or that, daytime movie that you might watch, whatever it is for you, you say no to getting ahead. You say no to your purpose and your priorities. So we're looking at some reharnessing and refocusing of your energy and resources here. We also have this interesting energy, donations, tipping, and charitable work, which is basically an energy of giving in order to receive. It says, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned many-fold in miraculous ways. So I ask you to give your time, give your energy, because it creates a message and energy to the universe that you're abundant. And so it'll bring more abundance your way. Okay, so we've got you transforming your work, career, money by blocking out distractions, by being more giving, and by meeting your raw intentions with that inspired action. And I also have the High Priestess coming through, and she's a real energy of all will be revealed. Like, you are at the gateway. You are at the point of change. She's also a bit of a heaven and hell energy for me. Like, she links to the story from mythology of Stephanie, who has been in the underworld, and she can travel between those realms. It feels like maybe you've gone through a big challenge or struggle here, and you really are at that point where you can turn things around and you can step into the light and you can have this healed and you can move towards growth. But there's a few shifts and tweaks here, Virgo, that you're needing to implement, and one of them is blocking out distractions, and the other one is seeking a new beginning or a fresh start. So we talked about the fact that you might need another income stream, you might need a side hustle, or some of you might need to change your job or industry entirely for you to be able to achieve that goal for whatever is your best life. That's going to be different for all of you. It feels like there's a fresh start coming. The Fool is also this energy of the faith leap, the calculated faith leap, following your instincts. We've got the wolf energy and we've got the High Priestess coming through, and this is kind of a primal energy. I think you have a primal urge or pull towards some kind of idea or some kind of industry or some kind of new direction. And Spirit is saying this is the time to take the step onto the path, okay? Because that's what's going to transform your situation. And that might see you joining a new team or group with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles can link to learning, development, networking, new teams. If you're looking for new work, talk to your network, talk to your friendship groups as well. That is really important. Others of you might be needing to skill up, to level up. You might need to fill a gap, a skill gap, by doing a short course or something like that to get your resume in the perfect position that you can go for that next step, okay? So there might be something you're needing to execute in one of those areas. Ooh, Judgment, love it. So Judgment for me is that you're at this kind of like last call, turning point in your situation. Now, it's also clear to me that, let's say, the vehicle that you're traveling in when it comes to work and money, and there could be multiple pieces to that, is keeping you restricted, or you can't achieve that dream or goal within that. So Judgment wants you to make some powerful judgment calls at this critical turning point, and some of those judgment calls are leaving behind, you know, parts of where you are and stepping into the Fool's journey, that rebel-hearted leap of faith, because that's what's going to open up the new cycle for you. Because Judgment is one step away from the world energy, which is victory and closing the doors that need to close so that you can move ahead into your new direction. Because the Nine of Wands showing up for me is your 9-year struggle. So I'm feeling a lot of this energy in my readings at the moment. And I want you to think back to 9 years ago. What are we now? 2023. So think back to 2014-ish. What did you start then? Because you're being encouraged to wrap up that cycle now so that you can start into the new. And I think it's been a struggle for a long time. It might have been a 9-year struggle, but you're one action or push away from putting that behind you, 8 of Cups, and going towards the 9th cup, the wish fulfillment, the fulfillment of that goal that you had hoped you would have fulfilled from the new beginning that you went through in 2014. But, you know, the energy was pretty crazy then. We were coming out of the 2012 portal, and there was a lot of deep lessons being taught during that time. So, you know, you were in that situation for learning, but now it is time for you to, let's say, go towards the real deal. The 8 of Cups says the way to get towards the fruition of that goal is to leave behind what isn't it. Through a powerful judgment call, there is success and transformation. There is a new door opening for you, and that's going to end this very, very long 9-year battle. But first of all, block out distractions, because that's going to give you the clarity. Get into the energy of giving so that you can receive. Line everything up, and I think very soon you'll find yourself stepping over that powerful threshold. So that's what I have for you, Virgo, and I hope you enjoyed this message. If you would like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, please do follow the first link down below to my website to check those out. And you might want to follow along on Instagram, daily readings and other content outside of specific tarot content happening over there. I'd love to have you there. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and please do hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this message and you like this content, and I'll keep it coming. But for now, I'm wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.